Alright, well, the Hyundai Creta N Line has finally hit the Indian markets at a very attractive pricing. Although the pricing is attractive or not attractive, Mr. Garg would answer that, the CEO of Hyundai India. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. 16.82 lakhs is an amount that, everybody has to pay a premium if you need to get good cars or services in short. The idea behind the pricing, I would like to know for the consumers. What went behind the team to have such pricing?
No, if you see, this is only turbo. 1.5 turbo, manual and DCT. So I don't think you have to see, you have to compare. It has to be like to like compare. Like to like comparison, I think that the increment is very, very nominal. So if you see the kind of changes we have done, very, very nominal increment. And the last 1 hour, I am receiving only congratulatory messages on the pricing because we were thinking that the premium will be much more. But the whole idea is, I believe very strongly that as an OEM and as Hyundai, we are committed to really take care of that customer segment who want something which is very exclusively for them. People who, not only from the exteriors, from the sportiness, from the performance, every which way you look at it, they are really expecting from Hyundai. And I think this Creta N Line kind of flagship N Line range with the Venue and the i20, I believe it's really going to have a very good feedback.
So could you also give us some mechanical tweaks that the company has done that justifies the premium that a consumer will pay for the N Line over the previous one?
No. If you see the changes, I mean, I can see.
So mechanical tweaks, sir.
No. Okay, on the transmission, on the suspension. So every which way you look at it, we have tried to ensure that all those tweaks are matching the performance because we know how the customer is going to expect from this car. It's not only about the sound or the twin exhaust. I think it's much more than that. Acceleration, the cornering. I think we have done really, our engineers have really worked very hard to make sure that the customer's expectations are not only met but exceeded.
0 to 100 in 8.9 seconds. Do you think this would be the fastest mid-size SUV available in the Indian market?
Look, I don't believe in making claims. Sure. What I would say is that customers are really going to get a very good package, which is really going to enhance their experience of owning the car, their experience of driving the car, and also make them very, very proud that they have a car which is very unique and which is really a reflection of their own self. I think that is important.
Sure. Also, sir, is there any plan to bring the full-fledged N series to the Indian markets? Because previous versions we have seen the N series has been really successful with in India as well. So, any plans to get that, sir? Not on just 10 lines, but the full-fledged N series, sir?
I think the advantage we have is that we are a part of the HMG group, right, and we have access to all kinds of technologies. At the same time, we have to decide based on, okay, I mean, is the market ready? What kind of volume? What kind of price expectation? So, yes, we have the resources. We have the N brand as well. But as of now, I believe N Line probably is the way to go because this is where I believe Indian customers, they want a car which is WRC inspired. At the same time, the price value equation has been very important for India. So as of now, I believe if you want to really have at least a reasonable volume also, I think N Line is the way to go and probably N brand can wait.
So I'll shift my focus towards the overall sector now. The financial year is ending now, sir. At what sales number or a tentative figure and growth percentage will the company close in this financial year?
Look, if you see, we have always maintained that India is a very, very important market, and you have seen that last year was a great year. We launched so many cars, and not only that, we increased our capacity, and thanks to that, we ended 2023 first time more than 600,000. Our growth was 9%. Against the industry growth of 8.2%, which means that we had a increase in market share as well. So we are very happy, and going forward, we believe that we want to really contribute towards India's growth story, towards India's economy, and Hyundai Motor India has always believed that yes, automobile sector is one of the most important sectors to really keep the wheels of the economy growing. Not only wheels of the cars growing, but also the wheels of the economy growing. And we are very confident that with the GST collections being high, GDP growth being upgraded continuously. I think even 24 is going to be a good year.
Sir, last question. Any comment on the input cost prices? Are they still hovering on a higher level? Because recently the companies, the OEMs enjoyed lower prices, but yes, the crude oil is going up. Input costs a bit troubling. Any comment on that, sir?
Look, I mean, I think there's a lot of fluctuation, and I believe worse is behind us because those 2 years of semiconductor crisis and the shortage really pushed the prices up. And I hope going forward with more balancing in the demand and supply, things are going to look very good for the.
And waiting time, that's the biggest question every consumer of Hyundai has. What's the waiting time currently and any plans to reduce it further?
Let me be very frank. I think we hate waiting periods. And if you see even Creta, last year we sold about 157,000 vehicles, almost 12 to 12 and a half, 13,000 per month. Already in February we sold 15,000 vehicles, which was the highest ever in the history of Hyundai for a monthly Creta sales. So going forward, we will want to really increase the Creta supplies so that the waiting period is kept to a minimum. Even for the N Line, the vehicles have already reached the dealerships, and we hope to really keep the waiting period in the manageable levels.
That was Mr. Tarun Garg. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Thank you so much.
Candid as always, mentioning how good the year could be for 24 as for 25 as well, and with the sales matching up to the demand expectations, the waiting period of the Creta would definitely reduce.